Good. Yeah. I'm in a good mood right now, you know what I'm saying? Last night was crazy. Matter of fact, it wasn't even last night, it was 2 nights ago. I just woke up. Had to rest for a day, man. It was the best night of hip hop ever. Word up. You know, sometimes, we've been doing this hip hop shit since 1993 professionally. Really been in the game since 91 with our first single on Profile Records. But last night was one of those nights that you just will never forget. You had a lot of my brothers, people that I look up to, OG rappers, young rappers from all right, here we go. It was called the City of Hope Gala, all right? Let me start there. So I get a call from Leo Cohen. Leo Cohen was the president of Def Jam when Onyx was signed to Def Jam. So I'm on tour. I was in Germany. 10 o'clock at night, I get a call, says Leo Cohen. Always had Leo Cohen's number. You know what I mean? That's Uncle Leo. So there's always a connection with Leo. We always, once in a while tap in with each other. But he called me with a low voice like, yo, Fredro. I'm like, yo, Leo, you all right? He's like, yeah, I'm good. I'm having something October 18th, City of Hope Gala. We got to fight cancer. It's a fundraiser. I need Onyx in the building. I said, Leo, we are there. But I didn't know it was going to be like this. So, I got a call from DJ Cassidy. Now, DJ Cassidy is known for Pass the Mic. He started that in the pandemic. Nobody could go outside. It was the coronavirus going on. He started something called Pass the Mic, where everybody was online and they would rap and then pass the mic to the next rapper, and then the next rapper would go on. And so he was doing the Pass the Mic with a whole bunch of rappers, but he never did Pass the Mic with Onyx, DJ Cassidy. But DJ Cassidy called me for when we did the show at Radio City Music Hall. He was the guy. It was DJ Cassidy, Pass the Mic at Radio City Music Hall. And what that was 35 rappers all doing one song, maybe two songs the most, back to back, non-stop. So the show was all these rappers at Radio City Music Hall. Now, Radio Music City, that was one for the books, man. Curtis Blow, everybody was at Radio City. Tresh, Naughty by Nature, CL Smooth, P Rock, Rob Bass, Eazy-E, all those dudes was at Nice and Smooth. We was all at Radio City. But this night, October 18th, let me tell you, it was in the building, first of all. Public Enemy was in the building. I saw Flavor Flav on the red carpet. He gave me the biggest hug. Fredro! See, Flavor's my OG, man. Flavor Flav is the first rapper we ever met at Def Jam. Always show love. Flavor Flav. We saw Flavor Flav on the red carpet. Retro! Public Enemy was in the building. Chuck D. I was building with Chuck D all night. I never did a show with Public Enemy. 30 years, never did a show. That's not true. We did a show with Public Enemy early 1993 at the Palladium. But since then, we haven't really stepped on stage with Public Enemy. So that was ill. Ludacris was in the building. Luda was in the building. Luda came up to me. I saw him. I was like, yo, Luda, what up? He was like, Fredro, man. He said, yo, he told everybody, hold up. If it wasn't for Onyx, I wouldn't be here. There would be no Luda without Onyx. I said, yo, you told me that same shit years ago at the Janet Jackson party. He said, you remember that shit? I'm like, hell yeah, nigga, you Ludacris. Nigga, hell yeah, I remember that shit. Start laughing. Ludacris was in the building. He didn't perform though, but he was in the building. T.I. was in the building. I met T.I. at his movie premiere years ago on Hollywood Boulevard. Only time I ever met T.I. Gentleman, show nothing but respect and love. T.I. was in the building. Swiss Beats was in the building. Swiss Beats was in the building. I told Swiss, I was like, yo, man, yo, you've been showing Onyx mad love, man. Every time I see an interview, you always giving it up, you know what I'm saying? Alicia Keys got the mad face. We got the video of Alicia Keys wilding out to Throw Your Guns. When I saw him, I was like, yo, that record you got with Scarlett, Benny the Butcher, you sampled that Throw Your Guns. Take them out, take them out. I said, yo, if you ever need choruses, hooks, holla at me, nigga. You ain't got a sample. I'm right here. He was like, yeah, no doubt, no doubt. Swiss Beats was in the fucking building, bro. Ja Rule was in the building. A lot of people don't know. If you look at the Walk in New York video, Ja Rule is all in the video. Ja Rule was like 16, 17 years old when we did Walk in New York, maybe probably younger. The Cash Money clique was out there, you know what I'm saying? If you look at Walk in New York video, Ja Rule is in the video. Now Ja Rule's from Queens, man. Queens get the money. Ja Rule was in the building. We chopped it up. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't see Ja Rule really since the Survival of the Illest tour with DMX, Onyx, Ja Rule, Red and Meth, even though they brought the whole Wu-Tang. We all was on one tour together. So that was kind of like the last time I really got to see Ja Rule. You know what I'm saying? So Ja Rule was in the building, man. That was crazy. Nice and Smooth, Greg Nice, both was in the building. Greg Nice is that dude, man. Smooth Beat too, those are my niggas, man. You know what I'm saying? Always good energy. And, you know, we see Nice and Smooth. We seen them at Radio City, so we kind of run into we run into Nice and Smooth a little bit. We see those guys often. Not as much as we should, but yeah, Nice and Smooth was in the building. MC Search was in the building. Third base, MC Search. MC Search, we were standing in front of the Ziggy Hotel on Sunset Boulevard. Now, MC Search, Ja Rule, Kid Capri, DJ Jazzy Jeff, Redman, all of them came on a private jet. Noriega, the whole Drink Champs crew, they came on a private jet. All right? All those names I just named, they came on a private jet. They all was there. Redman walking around with the mask on. We at the city. You don't even know it's Redman. He got the Pooh Shiesty mask on. It was a crazy night, but I'm just getting started. The night is just getting started. So yeah, like I said, MC Search pulled up. We were standing in front of the hotel, Ziggy. MC Search pulls up in a car called Karma. Not the Carmen Fisker, but Karma. Some shit that they ain't even on the streets yet. I said, yo, Search, every time I see you, man, you got a fucking ill-ass car and shit, because I seen him in Orlando at the Hip Hop 50th show. He was like, yo, this is the Karma. We looked at that shit, illest fucking car I ever seen. Shit look like some Aston Martin type shit. MC Search pull up. He pull up in the front of the hotel. Greg Nice is out there. I see Parrish. EPMD is in the building. Parrish in front of the hotel. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's crazy because the first time I heard EPMD, I could remember. The first time I heard Nice and Smooth, I could remember. First time I heard EPMD, I was in a game room, Rockaway Boulevard, probably 16, 17 years old. The game room was a game room. They had video games in there, but they sold drugs in the game room. It was like a front, you know what I mean? They sold drugs in the back. They had the games in the front. That's how they did it in Queens. It was like open up a game room. They got little candy, candy bubble gums in there for the kids. So you see, drug dealers is fucked up. They use the kids for decoy. That's fucked up. Cause we knew they were selling drugs, but we didn't give a fuck. We knew what was going on. You know what I'm saying? We just was playing games, man. Dig Dug, fucking playing shit like asteroids and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, it was just crazy because the first time I heard EPMD, the fucking helicopters, boom, 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 boom. It's my thing. Crazy. And now I'm on stage with these niggas. How the fuck did that happen? So yeah, man, Big Daddy Kane was in the building, man. Me and Big Daddy Kane chopped it up. We was even talking about the incident that happened with Big Daddy Kane in London, because some dude went on stage and did some disrespectful shit because Onyx wasn't there. We were supposed to be at that show with Kane. So when I spoke to Big Daddy Kane, he was like, yo, remember you seen that shit happen in London? I was like, yeah. He was like, yo, because we weren't there, the time slots got fucked up. So we was kind of like the reason that shit happened in a way. Not like, you know what I mean? But in a way, we was the reason there was the complication Big Daddy Kane had in London. We talked about it, laughed about it. And I must say that Big Daddy Kane probably was the best dressed. He's the Dapper Dawn of this hip hop shit. And I told Kane, I said, Kane, the song R.A.W. Raw is on another level. Like, of course he got Ain't No Half Steppin' and he got all these dope records, but Raw, Big Daddy Kane, is top 5 hip hop record lyricist. Like, that nigga said, I'm so full of action, my name should be a verb. I mean, niggas been doing that shit. Drake and Lil Wayne, them niggas, Big Daddy Kane been doing that shit. Punchlines. Big Daddy Kane was in the building, man. Fucking Drew Hill, Cisco and them niggas was in the building. It was like a Def Jam reunion. Cisco was in the building. I shared a little story with Cisco. I ain't seen Cisco since Survivor the Illest tour. Not since the little nigga came in my room and pulled out the big ass gun, pulled it on the dresser. He was like, yo, what's up? And he on some casual shit, he just pulls out a gun, put it on the dresser. I'm like, damn, nigga. We talked about that. We started laughing and shit. Yo, it was a crazy night, man. And, DJ Cassidy, his pass the mic method with getting all rappers on stage to do one song is kind of ill. Because you get all these rappers on stage together. Curtis Blow was in the building. If I Rule the World, that's where Nas got it from. Curtis Blow. Do your knowledge. If I Rule. The first time I heard that song, I was with my mother. I was riding in the car, and we was on Delancey Street in New York City, and If I Rule the World came on, and I was like, what the fuck is this? Like, it's like my life changed and shit. You know what I'm saying? It was just something new. And I'll never forget that day. And Curtis Blow, shout to the Rap Alliance. I just signed up to the Rap Alliance. It's an alliance. It's a union for rappers. Because rappers don't have a union. If you're an actor, I do movies, television, you're in something called Screen Actors Guild. It's SAG. Actually, there's a strike right now, a SAG strike. That's why a lot of actors ain't really working right now because of the strike, because of the union. But hip hop don't have that. When you have SAG, you have dental insurance, life insurance, a pension, and all of that shit. These labels don't give you that. When you get signed to a label, like once you're signed to a label, you're always signed to a label. Let me just clarify some shit real quick. We are still signed to Universal Publishing. 30 years later, which is one of the biggest labels in the world, our catalog is still signed to Def Jam. Still signed to Koch Records. Once you do records with these big labels, you're gonna make money. Y'all gonna split money until the wheels fall off. So, with that being said, everybody on Def Jam, it seemed like was in the building, man. And then it's time to go on stage. I see your man Puff Daddy in there. Diddy in the building. I'm like, oh shit, Diddy's in the building? It was a lot of money in the building. Diddy was in the building. Jay-Z was in the building. I didn't even know Jay-Z was even in the building until after we got on stage. Jigga was in the building. That's kind of crazy, you know what I'm saying? I seen those guys, I think his name is QC. I think they signed to Migos. Migos are signed to these dudes. They was in the building. Master P was in the building. We was on the red carpet. Master P walked by, was like, salute. A lot of people don't know. Years ago, before I signed to Koch Records, when I put an album called Firestar out, years ago, I wanted to sign to No Limit Records. So Master P was out here in LA, and my man, pardon me, my man Iceman hooked it up, and we had a meeting. So we go meet Master P on the set. He's filming a video. And all I remember was like, Master P was on the set and you just felt the energy was just like mad. You felt a lot of money was on the set, you know what I'm saying? Niggas walking around with guns on their hip, not talking, you know what I mean? It was some real gangster shit. So, sat down with Master P, said he loved what I was doing, like the TV show Moesha. He knew who Onyx was, and he gave me a contract. He gave me a contract, and the contract was dope. But when it came to the advancement on a contract, it was $0. There was no money for an advancement. So, I'm like, yo, at that point, I needed some bread. Like, for real, like, I needed some fucking money on some real shit. And I asked him, yo, I want to get down with No Limit, but, where's the advancement? He was like, you don't need no advancement. Once you with the family, you get everything you want. I was like, definitely wanted to be down with No Limit because they was the hottest on the street at the time. And they had Snoop, and I wanted to be down with that label. But I needed some bread, so I signed to Koch Records. Koch Records, Alan Grun Black gave me a nice deal, and I did the Firestar album over there. But Master P was in the building. Russell Simmons was in the building. Russell Simmons was in the building, bro. This nigga flew all the way from Bali to come to the event. See, Leo Cohen is one of the most powerful guys in hip hop. He's the godfather of hip hop. Really. Leo Cohen is, and always, and to this day, he's the same, never changed. Leo Cohen is like a gangster. You know what I'm saying? He's like a gangster on some real shit, but he knows music. If it wasn't for Leo Cohen, we would have never made the record Slam. Word. I remember that. We came in the Def Jam with the album with Jam Master Jay. The album was finished. We thought it was finished. So it was time to play the album for the Def Jam executives. Mike Kaiser was in there. Leo Cohen. Kevin Lyles wasn't there at the time. Kevin Lyles was in the building. A lot of money. Kevin Lyles was in the building. So Leo heard the album and he was like, this shit is all right, but where's your single? We was like, single? What do you mean, where's that single? This Throw Your Guns is the single. Shifty, this is the single. He was like, nah, that ain't it. Y'all gotta come with something that's gonna fucking shake the fucking world. And this is how he talks. You fucking motherfuckers, you gotta fucking think. Be fucking smart. Fucking think. Come on. Come on, man, let's go. Let's kill these like, this is Leo Cohen. That's how he's coming at us. We little niggas in there like, all right, back to the drawing board. And this is how slam was created. He pushed us. That's his personality. That's why Leo is the head of YouTube right now. We all watching YouTube right now. Leo Cohen is the president of YouTube. And I'm proud to say he's a friend of mine. A friend. On some personal shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I got invited to the party from him personally. He called me personally. Like, no, his assistant didn't call me. You know what I mean? I'm sure he got a room full of people to make phone calls for him. Leo Cohen called me directly. So, this is a powerful man, but he always solid. You see what I'm saying? I said, yo, when I seen him, I said, yo, man, you got pimping on your cologne, man, because Leo Cohen he's that dude. Russell Simmons, what they did with Def Jam, when I seen Russell, I said, thank you for letting me be a part of hip-hop. Now, we all on stage, we did our thing, everybody mingling, the party. Just imagine all those people in one place. And then you got the executives there for the fundraiser, because we are there to fight cancer. It was called the City of Hope Gala, to fight cancer. So you had a room full of rich executives, the rich white guys, you know, they were there, but they were cool. And the hip hop guys were there, and it was just a beautiful mesh of successful people in one room. And we all got successful in our own way, but we all in the same room together. And hip hop, with the Hip Hop 50, that was the theme of the party. And you know, Leo he's corporate, but he's hip hop. You know what I'm saying? I decided to wear suit, black tie. They said black tie. We had the suits on, but I was not gonna wear no shoes. I said, you know what? I'm gonna wear some sneakers. You know what I'm saying? Jam Master Jay style. Never wear Adidas. I went to the Adidas store, got the shell toes, and I seen Russell Simmons. This nigga got the shell toe. Me and Russell Simmons looking like twins in this motherfucker word. You know what I'm saying? Russell's a good friend, man. Like just the love is genuine, man. Yo, and it's the ill shit. When I seen Russell, he was like, you motherfuckers saved Def Jam. I said, can we talk about it? He said, yeah, you motherfuckers saved Def Jam. And I said, you saved me. You know what I'm saying? Like, we saved Def Jam, you saved me. Because without Russell, there would have been no movie Strapped. There would have been no Sunset Park. There would have been no Moesha. Without Russell, I wouldn't even went to that audition for Forrest Whitaker to get the movie Strapped. Russell Simmons put me on. He was the guy who said, yo, you guys need to go to this audition called Strapped. Forrest Whitaker is shooting a movie. I want you to go to this audition. That was Russell. So, you know, Save the Last Dance. None of that shit would have been, you know. But we saved Def Jam. Russell saved all of us. You know what I mean? It was just a beautiful night in hip hop, man. And it's bittersweet because so many of our hip hop brothers wasn't there. Like you mentioned Big Daddy Kane, Bismarck wasn't there. You mentioned Onyx, you know. Jam Master Jay wasn't there. Speaking of Jam Master Jay, DMC was in the house. DMC was in the building. DMC was in the building. Shout to Eric Blam. They got the Run DMC documentary coming out. I asked Eric, yo, did I make the cutting floor? Because they interviewed me for the documentary. He says, nah, you in there. I said, all right, cool. So watch out for that Run DMC documentary. I'm talking my shit. I don't know what part they use, but I'm talking my shit. DMC was in the building. I didn't get to see DMC. There was just so many things going on. Jermaine Dupri was in the building, man. I ain't even get to say nothing to Jermaine Dupri. I don't know him like that, but I respect Jermaine Dupri, love Jermaine Dupri. I didn't get to say nothing to him. Man, it was just so much going on, you know what I'm saying? He was, people talking to him, people talking to me. Jermaine Dupri was in the building. So just imagine all this shit going on one night. And they are there to raise money for cancer. And I just found out that they raised $700,000 in one night for cancer, which is incredible because when you say cancer, you know, Big DS from Onyx, original member from Onyx, he died from cancer. So when you say cancer, it automatically relates to me and automatically affects me and so many more other people I know. Shout to Bishop Briganti, he just announced he had cancer. My boy from Canada. So, you know, they were there to fight a cause. And yo, Bish, man, get well, my dude. Love is love. But yeah, they were there to fight cancer, and we were all there to fight cancer, to raise money, and it was a beautiful night. Money was raised, and it was a great show. You know what I'm saying? So, man, I'm just glad to be a part of this hip hop shit. And like I was saying to my man Clifton Morris, he was there with me. He was there thick and thin. Johnny Gala was there, you know, my immediate crew. Twiceberg came through, my immediate crew, you know, dudes I know. We just had a great night, man. And we putting up some more videos about the night because it was just spectacular, man, you know. Just to be with all these people after 30 years of hip hop. I told my man, we are survivors. We like, you never know if you're gonna make it to tomorrow, but that night, we survived to make it to that night. I don't know if there's ever gonna be a night like that ever in hip hop in my lifetime. Unless I'm invited to the next year's Gala, it might be even iller. But this was the 50th years of hip hop, and they tied it all together, and it was just incredible, man. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, love hip hop, love my fans. I don't even call y'all fans because y'all like family, man. You know what I'm saying? And I wish I could shout everybody out on the screen, but you know what I'm saying? I can't see, man. Love and respect to everybody that checked in. You know what I'm saying? Got a new album, World Takeover, dropping soon. Tap in with us, man. Love is love. You heard? One. Oh yeah, my nigga Johnny Vogel came through. He was looking slick. Hold up, let me just not even stop this. Johnny Vogel was in the building. One of my dudes. We got an album together coming out. You know what I'm saying? Ultra Dominance. Check that album. I produced the whole shit. Johnny Vogel was in there. My man Tough. You know what I'm saying? He's into record publishing now. He was in the building. My man just spoke to this nigga. My man The Rock was in the building. The Rock was a producer, produced joints for everybody, Locks and all of them niggas, LL. He was in the building. It was just so many people in the building, man. You know what I'm saying? It was that one girl, I think her name is Shanisa. I think she's like a Jamaican artist. I didn't get to say nothing to her, but I saw her. She was in the building, looking spectacular. It was just crazy, man. It was just one of those nights that will probably never happen again. Steve Lobel was in the building. I can't forget Steve Lobel. You know what I'm saying? My man Cav, EPMD manager. We all was in the building, man. Dr. Sebi's son was in the building. You know who Dr. Sebi is? His son was in the building. The Herb Man, he was in the building. Snoop Dogg's son was in the building. Fly low motherfucker, man. He was like, yo, OG, you a legend. I said, nigga, your father a legend, nigga. We all legends, man. You a future legend. He was like, yeah, we took a cool little picture. Fly low nigga, man. Snoop Dogg's son was in the building, word. He's in the business doing his thing. It was good, and that's ill that you in parties with people that my peers' son. It wasn't no Snoop. He was there by himself, grown man style. That's ill. Like hip hop, it keeps giving. Like my sons, one of them is gonna be in hip hop for sure. You know what I'm saying? Either River or Brighton. Princeton, I don't know. He's more into like his hands, and he's like an artiste like my sister. But Brighton most likely will be into hip hop. He got a little mouth on him. He got the little swag and all that. And that's what you're supposed to do. Like hip hop is a culture. So the culture's gonna run through me, right through them. And it was good to see Snoop's son there, man. You know, just chilling. Yeah, man. Shout to Leo Cohen. Congratulations for everything you've done. You know, thanks for the invite, the personal invite. My man Say Adams was there. I can't even forget him. Say Adams was responsible for a lot of the artwork in the early days of Def Jam and probably the later days to after I was there. He was there. Say Adams was there. It was just crazy. DJ Clue, Esso, my niggas from Queens, they was in the building. Oh man, this Kid Capri killed it. After the show was over, they let Kid Capri rock. DJ Clue was rocking when niggas was just coming in mingling. He just set the tone. You know what I'm saying? DJ Clue set the tone. So when I walked in, it was just like everything. Music Soul Child was in the building. He was in the building. You know what I'm saying? I can't forget him. It was just so, oh my God. Imagine the DJ Clue. When you walk in, DJ Clue was rocking. Wow, it was popping like this. Like everybody had suits on. Most of the people, you know what I'm saying? It was just fly, you know what I mean? On some smooth shit. Sticky Fingers came through, suited up, booted up, looking ill. Boston Rob looking booted, we suited up, you know what I mean? The crew was looking fly. You know what I'm saying? Boston Rob, everybody, it was just fly, man. It was just an ill night of fucking hip hop, man. Ill fucking night. I will never forget this night. And yeah, man. It's just crazy. I'm out of here, man.